habebitur, nos habebitur. Vivet academia, vivent professores, vivet academia, vivent professores, vivet membrem quae lebit, vivet membra quae lebit, semper sint in flore, semper sint in flore.
Good morning. I think you're at the wrong event. This is a celebration. Good morning.
Good morning.
I declare this congregation of the University of the Western Cape duly constituted.
Please join us in the singing of the national anthem to be led by Jean-Ray Gabriels.
Così si che l'eli Africa, balu pagani su bonalwayo, izwa imitanda soyetu, così si che l'ela tina lusa bonwayo, murena bolu. Di setin toile masweu, si poluke, si chabasa, Yesu, si chabasa, South Africa, South Africa, die blauw van ons hemel, uit die diepte van ons Heer, oor ons ewige gebergtes, waar die grense antwoord gee. Sounds a call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land.
Please be The university respects and recognizes all faiths, and in an effort to respect the major faiths observed by the UWC community, we have arranged for a spiritual leader from each of these to lead us in prayer on a rotational basis. This morning, we will be led in prayer by Professor Ibrahim Arnold.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Alhamdulillah al-Qa'il. All praise be to Allah who stated, Ya ayyuhan nas, inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha, wa ja'alnakum shu'uban wa qaba'ila lita'arafu, inna akramakum inda Allahi atqakum. O mankind, we, that is God, have indeed created you from a single male and female, and made you into nations and tribes, that you may come to recognize one another, acknowledge one another as equal members of humanity from the same noble lineage. Inna akramakum inda Allahi atqakum. Truly, the most noble, distinguished, high ranking of you in the sight of Allah is the most devoted to practical piety, love, truth, wisdom, selflessness, justice, and equity, being focused on the ultimate accountability to Him. Inna Allah alimun khabir. Allah certainly knows what we do. Allahumma ja'alna khususan lil kharijina lil muttaqina imama. Oh Allah, make us, especially our graduate leaders, in practical piety. Amen.
I now call upon Victor Kozwana, who will address you on behalf of the Student Representative Council.
I see people have dressed to kill today. It is indeed a day of celebration, not long speeches. I'll utter a few words and sit down and celebrate with you. Chairperson of the Council, Ms. Forbes, Chancellor of this institution, Archbishop Thabo Makgoba in absentia, Vice-chancellor Professor Tyrone Pretorius, Deputy Vice-chancellor Academic Professor Lavag, Deputy Vice-chancellor Research and Innovation Professor Franz, Deputy Vice-chancellor SDS Professor Dube, Registrar Ms. Nita, Director of HR Mr. Magiti, Finance and Innovation Mr. Riga, all faculty deans and HODs, all the staff members that are gathered here, including our hospitality team, which is our cleaners, Student Representative Council that are here, my colleagues. Greetings to our beloved parents, and lastly, our distinguished guests, our fellow graduates. I greet you all in the name of peace and freedom for all. My name is Victor Koswana, Student Representative Council. It is an honor for me to share this important moment of your life. Your graduation at UWC is a remarkable achievement. It is a master key that we all believe that it will open a lot of opportunities in your career journey. A chapter full of goal-oriented path, responsibilities, challenges, and lots of opportunities. Anything is possible when you believe in yourself and when you have obtained such a qualification. Indeed, you are capable of leaving no stone unturned in your career life. You nurture inspiration to those who just entered the system, and also those who are in the system who will wish to graduate one day. Job well done. Chasing a dream requires lots of passion and efforts. But that needs a strong support system. I'm talking about your classmates, I'm talking about your friends, I'm talking about those who are senior to you, who contributed to your success. I'm talking about your tutors. I'm talking about your progressive lecturers who gave you clear scopes and also clear instructions to your assignments. I'm talking about dedicated supervisors who had sleepless nights with you so that you can acquire your qualification. How can I forget our pillars of strength, our fellow parents, who stood next to us till this far, who gave their last cent for you to acquire such a remarkable milestone. Siyabulela bazali bethu. We really appreciate the efforts of our parents to make this day possible. It was not easy. It will never be easy. For you're not faced with only academic challenges, but also financial barrier and hunger that continues to scorch us in this institution. Indeed, we are not sorry when we say fees must fall, and that is long overdue. For once, Chris Hani said, in 1992, I think, before he was assassinated this month in 1993, on the 10th, I quote, "For we have no apologies when we say education must be free and compulsory. Equally so, we have no apologies when we say the land must be returned to the rightful owners." Close quote. Professor Tyrone, when we sing songs such as Ndili Yoko Yoko Ndinjenjenje, Ngumama, Ndinjenjenje, Ngumama, we are not being dramatic. But such moments are meant to be cherished with a lot of joy. They remind us where we come from with our parents, especially our mothers. So fellow graduates, if it needs you to stream, stream. If it needs you to cry, cry. If it needs you to dance, dance. We'll tune in and dance with you in celebration. Indeed, you are the future of this continent, and no one can stop you from that. For education to us is service to Africa, and we believe that one day this continent will be a superpower continent like other continents. We have exploited native people of our land. Fellow graduates, I was told that our student activists, our former SRC members are also graduating today. Samkele Fadesi, former Deputy Secretary General of the SRC. Can you stand up, my leader? Nomava Fukuse, former Gender and Security Officer. Sese Sipose Tumaleta Dai, former PRO. Comrade Gordon, the current SAGE member. Congratulations, comrades. Your determination and contribution in serving students with dignity and diligence will never be forgotten. We thank you. To our distinguished guests, our graduates, your hard-working nature is no secret. Your determination and brilliance have not been hidden to anyone. And today you have achieved something that no one can take from you. Professor Tyrone, I keep on mentioning you. Be ready to cap these warriors a cap of success, a cap of achievements and lots of achievement in their career journey. For they have fought until the last whistle of their battle. For chasing a dream requires a lot of determination, passion, and hard work. You are now graduates of UWC, the alumni of UWC. Your names will be kept forever in the books of UWC. We are very proud of you. Keep up the good work. Continue to strive for more. Congratulations. I thank you.
Victor, when the graduates sing, "I am what I am because of you, Mama," I don't think they are being dramatic. In fact, I think that it's a very touching and fitting tribute to the mothers and the fathers in their lives. Judge Nathan Erasmus, council member of the University of the Western Cape, members of the executive, deans of faculties, my colleagues from the academic and the professional sectors, members of the SRC present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course the guest of honor this morning, our graduates. Good morning. Graduations are very special and significant occasions in the life cycle of universities. For us as an institution, these ceremonies, more than any other occasion, represent the most visible evidence of our successes and our achievements. Let me start off by congratulating you, our guest of honors, the graduates, on your achievements. Well done. Your years of toil have finally paid off. Today is a celebration, a joyous occasion for you, for your parents, your guardians, and your significant others. As a university, we are indeed proud to have been part of your journey. To the parents, the guardians, and the loved ones here, our deep appreciation for standing by and supporting our students. We will never really know the extreme sacrifices that you have had to make to ensure that the graduates are able to celebrate this special day. We thank you for supporting our students, and we offer our congratulations to you as parents as well. We salute you, parents and guardians, and know this morning that your joy is our joy. Deputy Vice-chancellor, during these summer graduations that are spread over 10 sessions, we will be conferring over 3,500 degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Can I get an amen? $3,500 degrees is a significant achievement for us as a university. Of these 3,500 degrees, 60 are doctoral degrees, 227 master's degrees, and 676 honors degrees. In our strategic plan, we envisage having a postgraduate enrollment of 30% and an undergraduate enrollment of about 70. I'm proud to announce this morning that almost 30% of the degrees being awarded over these 10 ceremonies are in fact postgraduate degrees. Given the unfortunate genesis and the origin of this university and the context of its creation in the late 50s, these are remarkable statistics and speaks to the transformation that is the University of the Western Cape. Truly, UWC have come of age. It has overcome many obstacles and have succeeded despite its origins and despite having been designed to fail. From humble beginnings and despite severe resource constraints, we are now widely acknowledged as one of the research-led universities in South Africa and one of the top universities on the African continent. Next year, we will celebrate 60 years of UWC, and it has been 6 decades of determined growth and development. Throughout our 6 decades of existence, we have consistently punched above, way above our weight, and today we have 7 faculties. We produce more than half of the oral hygienists and the dentists in South Africa, and we have a significant concentration of astronomers and astrophysicists who work on the square kilometer array in the Karoo, where the world's most powerful radio telescope is being built. To mention astrophysics and UWC in the same sentence is remarkable. At UWC, we engage with matters that makes a difference to the society of which we are part, be it seeking answers to diseases like tuberculosis or preparing the new generation of lawyers, scholars, foundation phase teachers, nurses, physiotherapists, etc. At UWC, we strive to engage with matters of real significance at the highest level of competence and excellence. We were therefore very surprised on Friday morning when the London-based Times Higher Education released their ranking, which they call the Impact Rankings, and which focuses on universities' contribution to the Sustainable Development Goals. This ranking indicated UWC as being in the top 200 universities in terms of its focus on the Sustainable Development Goals. This institutional resilience displayed by UWC over the last 60 years is mirrored by the remarkable life stories of our students. It is life stories that echo with the theme of succeeding despite tremendous odds. It is stories that echo with the themes of perseverance, resilience, and dedication to succeed. Our students, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, all of them demonstrate the profound belief expressed by Helen Keller, who was the first blind deaf person to graduate with a bachelor's degree. And I quote Helen Keller, "Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of this suffering." In this spirit, therefore, I have themed these summer graduations as the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. For it is when you begin to listen to the trials and the tribulations of some of our students that you have a better appreciation of the power of education as a tool of transformation and as a tool of empowerment. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, before I conclude, it would be a miss of me not to reflect on what is happening in our country at the moment. The unfolding national events compels me to close with a call to our graduates. At this very moment, we have a multitude of commissions of inquiry into corruption and state capture. Our government is struggling on many fronts. Our economy is floundering, and Eskom's inability to keep the lights on is merely a metaphor for the darkness that threatens to swallow this country. Graduates, you and I, all of us, must stand up and be counted among those who say no to greedy and corrupt leadership, that says no to immoral and unethical leadership. We cannot stand back while our nation is precariously balanced on the edge of the cliff. We cannot be silent when we see our constitutional democracy being undermined, when we see the promise of a better life for all being destroyed by a few. In the Robert Frost poem, Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening, he writes, and I quote, "The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep." Miles to go before I sleep. This is a statement about obligations. The purposeful life is often made up of a series of obligations and a number of duties to fulfill. Contrary to what many believe, this world owes us nothing. We are not entitled to anything. Rather, we owe it to our world, we owe it to our community, we owe it to our society and to ourselves to do our duty and to meet our obligations. Graduates, I charge you today, go out into the world and fulfill your duty. Go out and make us proud. Be the change agents with integrity that this university has equipped you to be. I trust that we have prepared you to face the challenges of the 21st century with both confidence and conscience. Finally, graduates, when you entered this hall, you arrived as students of UWC. When you leave today, you will do so as graduates and alumni of this institution. Be as proud of UWC as UWC are of you. I thank you. And an item of song will now be rendered by Jean-Ray Gabriels.
A place for us, somewhere a place for us, peace and quiet and open air, wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us. Someday there'll be a time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to love. Time to care. Somehow, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find there's a way of forgiving. Somewhere. There's a place for us, somewhere a place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow,
We have 10 ceremonies, and during those 10 ceremonies, we are entertained every day. Jean-Ray, please, give her another round of applause. Ushers, are we done? Good, graduates, this is it. Are you ready? Okay, you know it's being live streamed all over the world. So if you need to make that final touch up, by authority vested in me, I shall now admit the candidates who are presented to me, as well as the candidates who were not able to attend this ceremony, to degrees, diplomas, and certificates in the university.
Vice-chancellor, the candidate Bianca Deckel will now be introduced to you by her supervisor, Professor Andy Patton. Sorry. Let's start again. Vice-chancellor, the candidate Johanna Elizabeth Elsa Eigelaar will now be introduced to you by her supervisor, Professor Hester Klopper, and we welcome Professor Klopper as a former Dean of the Faculty to our graduation today.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the overall aim of this study was to develop a program to facilitate quality client-centered care in primary healthcare clinics of the rural Western Coast District. This aim was accomplished through four objectives embedded in three phases. Phase 1, a situation analysis that collected and analyzed quantitative data from the perspectives of clients and clinical nurse practitioners via structured questionnaires. Phase 2, the qualitative part of the situation analysis aimed and applied then 5 focus group discussions. During the situation analysis, 81 problems were identified through deductive logics. These problems and the literature formed the evidence base for phase 3, which was the development of the program to improve the quality of client-centered care. The program has already been successfully piloted and could be replicated in different districts across the province.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Johanna Elizabeth Elsa Eigelaar. Vice-Chancellor, the candidate Christine Anna February will now be introduced to you by her supervisor, Professor Chips.
Christine's study focused on the development and implementation of palliative care protocols for emergency and oncology nurses at government hospitals in the Western Cape. These protocols will also be beneficial for cancer patients and their families. Palliative care is possible in resource-limited settings by building on community capital, by acknowledging patients' physical and psychosocial, emotional and spiritual needs, and by providing psychological and spiritual support to the patients and their family from admission. The study demonstrates the important role of palliative care in the hospital. The early integration of palliative care in the emergency department may optimize the quality of care rendered. Christine's development of palliative care protocols for emergency and oncology nurses will assist in the care of patients, of cancer patients who are admitted to government hospitals in the Western Cape.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Christine Anna February. Vice-Chancellor, the candidate Hilary Denise Goeieman will now be introduced to you by a supervisor, Professor Swart.
This study explored the provision of nutrition services in South Africa, focusing on the nutrition-specific work components of health professionals such as doctors, nurses, dietitians, nutritionists, health promoters and community health workers at the primary health care level. Significant shortcomings were found. Inadequate numbers of nutrition professionals are compounded by the lack of capacity of the other healthcare professionals. To arrest the deteriorating nutritional status of South Africans, as illustrated by the stagnant numbers of stunted children and the ever-increasing rate of obesity and nutrition-related non-communicable diseases, it is necessary that the nutrition workforce be properly defined, roles and functions delineated, and most importantly, knowledge gaps be filled. 27 years ago, I shared the stage with Hilary because she was the first graduate in dietetics from the University of the Western Cape. Congratulations, I'm proud of you.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Hilary Denise Goeieman, who will be invested by her brother, Judge Nathan Erasmus. Vice-Chancellor, the candidate Katlego Dumisani Trevor Mutimunye will now be introduced to you by Supervisor Professor Daniels.
Katlego Mutimunye's thesis was by publication. 3 of the 5 papers have been published in peer-reviewed national and international journals, with the 4th one under his correction. In response to challenges in academic performance and success in higher education, he used a multi-method approach to develop an intervention for undergraduate nursing students in the Western Cape. The intervention is geared towards improvement of academic performance and success. The study was guided by a design and development model by Rotman and Thomas, and the well-defined and well-executed piece of work is referred to by the reviewers and examiners as having a golden thread. And despite its local focus, it has high potential for contributing meaningfully in nursing education, which is in transition globally.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Katlego Dumisani Trevor Mutimunye. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Mark Anton Naidu. Vice-Chancellor, the candidate Mark Naidu will now be introduced to you by Professor Phillips.
The title of Mark Anton Naidu's thesis is The Risk for Cardiovascular Disease After Traumatic Spinal Cord Injuries in the Cape Metropolitan. Individuals with a traumatic spinal cord injury have a 3-fold greater risk for developing cardiovascular diseases than their able-bodied counterparts, and therefore Naidu aimed to investigate and explore the need for the implementation of cardiovascular disease prevention programs in a South African population. He conducted his study in 4 phases and found that those sustaining a traumatic spinal cord injury was likely to be young, male, and the injury caused by interpersonal violence. A significant percentage of his cohort engaged in high-risk behaviors and expressed concern for developing cardiovascular diseases due to decreased physical activity. Education during rehabilitation was highlighted as key for these individuals to make informed decisions about prioritizing healthy lifestyles and physical activity when reintegrating back into their respective communities.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Mark Anton Naidu. Vice-Chancellor, the candidate Eugene Nizimani will now be introduced to you by Supervisor Professor Phillips.
The title of Eugene Nizimani's thesis is Designing a Community Reintegration Program for Individuals with Traumatic Spinal Cord Injuries in the Cape Metropolitan Area. Successful community reintegration following a spinal cord injury is considered an important goal of rehabilitation, and therefore Nizimana aimed to design a community reintegration program for individuals who sustained a traumatic spinal cord injury in the Cape Metropolitan Area. He used a multidimensional approach and conducted his study through 4 phases. The integration of the results of the first 3 phases highlighted that successful community reintegration programs should design targeting client, community or society, and government or legislative levels. The model he presented included components and strategies to address access to both home and outdoor environment, employment, education, transportation, sports and recreational facilities, assistive device or technologies, attitudes and counseling services.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Eugene Nizimana. Vice-Chancellor, the candidate Beatrice Nojilana will now be introduced to you by her supervisor, Professor Puani.
Non-communicable diseases continue to rise in South Africa, and they were responsible for 43% of total deaths in 2012. The PhD research utilized both qualitative and quantitative methods to assess the implementation of policies for reducing the risk factors for chronic diseases and explored the role of population-based data in supporting environmental and policy approaches to prevent NCDs. The research revealed that although South Africa has adopted policy and control of NCDs, there are gaps in the implementation of these policies. Population-based data revealed a decline in the prevalence of smoking and death related to tobacco use. It also revealed a high salt intake in both urban and rural settings. Population-based surveys should be regularly used to monitor the prevalence of tobacco use, dietary salt intake, and hypertension, as well as the impact of tobacco control and salt reduction legislation. I'd like also to acknowledge the co-supervisors.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Beatrice Nojilana. Vice-Chancellor, the candidate Katrina Johanna Prinsloo will now be introduced to you by Professor Chips.
Ms. Prinsloo's study was on self-leadership strategies for nurses contribute to the implementation of an in- and outreach service at a private hospital group in Gauteng. As the first in Africa, the concept of self-leadership in the context of critical care nursing is investigated through a mixed method approach within a strategic framework of Neck and Millman. The contribution is unique in its methodological approach, developing a conceptual framework and self-leadership strategies, enhancing the implementation of an outreach program in the field of nursing leadership. The study contributes to the multidisciplinary team awareness of their self-leadership and, when treating a deteriorating patient, increase self-motivation. It also shifts the focus to self-motivation and granting the nurse the authority to nurse a patient at risk of deteriorating. I might also like to acknowledge the supervisors, Prof. Jose and Prof. Wahi. Congratulations.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Katrina Johanna Prinsloo. Vice-Chancellor, the candidate Lungiswa Primrose Solakile will now be introduced to you by her supervisor, Professor Wani.
Non-communicable diseases continue to be a public health concern in developing countries, and this is overburdens the health system that lacks the capacity to manage with these diseases. Community health workers have been suggested as a solution for alleviating this burden by extending non-communicable disease care to the community. Using a mixed method, this thesis explored the development of an integrated model of care of community health workers, working with a client who have non-communicable diseases. Firstly, it identified the scope of practice of community health workers and their knowledge related to the most prevalent non-communicable diseases. It then compared the existing and envisaged non-communicable disease roles to identify the necessary competencies. The findings of the study were used to draft a proposed non-communicable disease care model that focuses on the elements pertaining to community health workers' work that are necessary for assisting clients to self-manage their condition. I'd like to acknowledge other co-supervisors.
Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy on Lungiswa Primrose Solakile. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Master of Arts, Psychology on the following candidate, Nazima Isaacs. Sharon Mackenzie, cum laude. Ramone Ricks. Shelley Wickerman. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Master of Biokinetics on the following candidate, Gareth Smithrow. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Master of Arts, Child and Family Studies on the following candidates, Zadma Bouzad, Janine Murray, Jessica Payne, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Master of Nursing on the following candidates. Samuel Alubhuwede, Edison Bizimana, Haritha Baltman, cum laude. Patricia Forsyth, Michelle Hendricks, Sergio Hendricks, Sitsi Makadzi, Sadiqa Martin, Linda Meyer, cum laude. Yonka Ndango, Teboho Ramasasa, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Master of Psychology on the following candidates. Melissa Dalport, Roxanne Newbert, Karen Roos, Kaitumetse Sematase, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Master of Public Health on the following candidates. Thokozile Budaza, Judy Caldwell, Timothy Hillier, Rulani Makondo, Juanita McLachlan, Shamiso Moyo, Farai Kevin Munyayi, cum laude. Nurmusa Masarapasi, Anne Wangi, Laila Najar, Norman Blakaisi Pupuma, Renee Sparks, Mbumneni Shuma, Tanya van Aswegen, cum laude. Tarin van Zijl, Ulla Wormsley, cum laude. Joanna Woods, Sibu Susiswe Zikubu, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Master of Science Physiotherapy on the following candidates. Taryn Jefter, Mengwengwa Kalakile, Violetu Madasa, cum laude. Sarah Manich, cum laude. Jidima Ubingwakeze, Janine Smith, Joseph Swain, Vanya van Wyk, cum laude. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Master of Science, Biokinetics on the following candidates. Deirdre Johnson, Raven Skippers. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Master of Social Work on the following candidates. Professor Mapindere, Yolandi Valentine, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours, Sport, Recreation and Exercise Science on the following candidates. Dawood Christians, Justin Cairncross, Jacques Erasmus, Tabit Nasiruddin, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours, Sport and Recreation Management on the following candidates. Gordon Wayne Plykes, Annika van der Westerhuizen, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours Biokinetics on the following candidates. Robin Tony Burrows, cum laude. Akifa Dohar, Monique McDecorney, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours Psychology on the following candidates. Michael Day, cum laude. Arnfried Klein Werner, cum laude. Shannon Lewis, cum laude. Seneca Lowe, cum laude. Anika Abrams, Zanili Batweni, Kaylin Bessie, Amy Lee Biggs, Laura Bradfield, Tariq Brown, Ricardo Buckton, Nicole Chapman, Felicia Charles, Lana Jane Duminy, Kim Fransman, Kayla Hendricks, Melissa Johnson, Shakila Kader, Nazreen Khan, Amelia Kinnear, Matapelo Kumbora, Tando Mondondo, Asimachle Maungo, Genevieve Martin, Michaela Maselli, Tolakele Mavata, Yolanda Mayman, Kaylee Miller, Camila Nefsa, Julia Ndebe, Jonathan Nell, Tobile Ngomane, Cecilia Prach, Michelle Samuels, Yumna Skaltz, Ruth Use, Carla van Heerden, Chanel van Loo, Courtney Williams, Sadika Williams, Vice-chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Science Honours Biokinetics on the following candidates: Ilse Bivelander, Sinobulelo Bovana, Grant de Wet, Melissa Groenewald, Anam Gulwang, Ayub Mia, Tanika Molenzi, Arno Moelman, Monique Stradum, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Arts, Sport, Recreation and Exercise Science on the following candidates. Samantha Biggs, Miguel Charles, Robin Dryden, Cassandra Fisher, Kwanele Gumede, Urlifile Healy, Kim Hendricks, Brandon Isaacs, Byron Johannes, Ethan Lawrence, Lindiwe Lebrassa, Khotsu Labatla, Mika Denton, Pulelani Lose, Sandisiwe Lubambo, Nzwandili Makwatini, Enzio Martinez, Lal Maxim, Veronica Mdrazi, Gerhardus Müller, Joanne Norkie, Sangiwe Sangshanga, Muhammad Daki Snyders, Darren Solomons, Ronaldo Solomons, Nzamo Tangani, Verno Troy, Candice van Willer, Simakele Vena, Darren Williams, Seho Khatiswa, Vice-chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Complementary Medicine, Naturopathy on the following candidates. Shanae Alexander, Natashka Kluti, Lambert Nte Muka, Vice-chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Nursing on the following candidates. Esther Karunmu, summa cum laude. Abdullahi Abdullah. Kosensha Bilinga. Sibuhile Boy. Nicoline Brittenbach. Lindsay de Vries. Nur Essa. Pampahama Fana. Nomava Fukauzi. Tempo Goge. Stephanie Janssen. Tino Vuyu Yonasi. Sizeka Ju. Nondumiso Como. Unati Kolisi. Ohisi Matilose. Loliswa Taleni. Pamela Mdolo. Nosipiwu Mafaka Dolo. Tandukasi Hlola. Zikona Majezi. Luzuko Mnyanzeli.
Thank you.
Abongeli Mpumanto. Pumeza Mtandana, Ruth Nego Ndong, Nzipo Galu, Deandrea Noni, Faith Ntami, Muh Umar, Nolita Puswayo, Baija Sali, Nokopiwa Sitobu, Tumesani Sizana, Tamarin Thomas, Tokozani Sana, Cynthia Uzo, Esme van As, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Science, Sport and Exercise Science on the following candidates: Jessica Manich, summa cum laude. Maris Musera, summa cum laude. Laura Paul, summa cum laude. Mark Bright, Andre de Toyn, Rosa Dene Ferreira, Ryan Mitchell, Tiboho Tutu, Andri Stein, Katharina de Baat, Jason Valentine, Harry van Wyk, Lizanne Williams, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Science, Complementary Health Sciences on the following candidates: Yusra Luki, summa cum laude. Nuran Ahmad, Adib Balam, Chavan Bagaji, Tiffany Amber Ken, Chesney Chandler, Chelsea Daniels, Enrico De Bruin, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
What's your first name? Shanna Erasmus, Simakele Fandisi, Faima Ghani, Nomasomi Gugushe, Zayan Isaacs, Sulaima Kaiji, Ashley Kurasi, Nonkululeku Kubeka, Jason Lowe, Nasipi Mjuleni, Elini Morguyanis, Guguletu Mpofu, Sisanda Polweni, Ntokozo Mpe, Marissa Pretorius, Mkita Souls, Wazi Schlimbe, Lauren van Nicke, Unati Kenneth Vermile, Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Science Physiotherapy on the following candidates. Claudine Bitterbos. Sibonisile Buthelezi. Sarah Kader. Abigail Colson. Shantae Malloy. Sinasipo Mbeki. Caitlin Pitcher. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Science, Dietetics on the following candidates. Zinkle Mahuku. Yasmina Mohammed. Lionel Tubudi. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Social Work on the following candidates. Faiza Abrams. Natasha Anthony. Muhammad Aronson. Shannon Barron. Tuliswa Bonakele. Anati Jaka. Naima Yankees. Amy King. John Krieger. Unati Mangiona. Landikuchle Masiteng. Maxine Moses. Lizette Maton. Yolnele Mtsishana. Pumlani Mchalu. Kuselwa Dravule. Karusha Patha. Donchika Peters. Michaela Rittles. Nabil Samsudin.
Clyde Schroeder,
Connie van Wyk,
Vice-chancellor, I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Arts honours on the following candidates. Christopher Dono, cum laude. Zinhle Sizani, cum laude. Trisha Apollos. Luxolo Belly. Kanyisile Brookwe. Kulthum Gabriels.
You can just say my middle name.
Luvo Gila. Shayana Amido. Who will be invested by our mother, Dr. Blanche Assam. Ali Rida Khan. Shaina Kufaji. Kim Maxwell. Ponacheho Moloto. Ashlyn Morris. Krista Mtetwa. Tutu Zelekani Mvimbi. Zenandi Ngula. Sisipo Nkamisa. Atini Nyanga. Michaela Anka. Zandria Smith. Raisa Sangay. Bulelani Vumazonke. Alkin Waits. Jackie Vainhardt. Akona Yono. Vice-chancellor, I request I request you to confer the degree Bachelor of Administration Honours on following candidates. Eugene Bayonye. Pumezo Bonto. Murida Davids. Sipusetu Dai. Amber February. Tandokazi Gwashu. Jacqueline Isaacs. Jonathan Hewitt. Mbalentle Kalipa. Sibusiso Koza. Afton Koopman. Abigail Claassen. I was wondering about this one. Erne Koopman. Sisanda Langa. Tarolo Lehata. Limpo Mafa. Noluvuyo Mahatla. Fekile Majola. Ernest Makalima. Moses Makume. Veronica Mapapu. Rondeline Murray. Talita Mbeka. Sikolisiwe Ngube. Tobekile Mgluli. Aideen Mohammed Cleophas. Kim Morgan. Mauru Mgongo. Kungeka Mklegwana. Simamkele Myeki. Deneo Mkawana. Sepison Toy. Nompumelelo Ntuli. Muhammad Parker. Iman Peterson. Zamile Zanko. Mpeto Sisipo. Leroy Frederick Theodore. Marishan Vaughan.
Vice-Chancellor, with your permission, we shall now proceed with the awarding of diplomas and certificates.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the postgraduate diploma Sport for Development on the following candidates. Mandla Kagai, cum laude. Raideen Lucas, cum laude. Christopher Franciscus. Shadrach Nashwa. Muhammad Tariq Saleh, who will be invested by his mother. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the postgraduate diploma in public health on the following candidates. Charles Boyce. Ihshan de Vries. Mumzi Victoria Manieke. Letkazi Mtambana. Johan van Niekerk. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the postgraduate diploma, Child and Family Studies on the following candidate. Usisawa Patsosi.
That was fun. Or at least I had fun. Did you guys have fun? Parents, visitors, I could feel your happiness, and I could also hear it. Please join me in thanking our graduates for making us so happy this morning. Graduates, please rise. You know, it's true what they say about education. Once you have it, no one can take it away from you. You need to own it. So here's a hint for you. Immediately after you leave, go and update your automatic signature on your email. If you don't have one, add one. Because if you send that email to family and friends, you can just say it's automatic that they add BSc. So we want to have those degrees behind your name when you write to me again. Although this is your hard work and you know no one studied for you, no one did this for you, it's all your hard work. You do have to acknowledge those that supported you, those that mentored you. So I'd like you to first of all acknowledge your supervisor, your lecturer, your mentor, and give them a warm thanks. And now you find your loved one in the audience and wave those certificates at them in thanks. Thank you. Be seated. While I enjoy graduations very, very much, all good things must come to an end. This congregation of the University of the Western Cape is now dissolved.